All right, Patriots Nation, buckle up. Today's news is gonna hit like a linebacker. We've got 4 stories that'll have you on the edge of your seat. A move that could save our season, a surprise addition nobody saw coming, a risky bet splitting the fan base, and a rumor that could change everything. Is New England ready to reclaim the throne? You won't believe what's brewing behind the scenes. So grab a seat, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and let's dive into this chaos. Which stories got you hyped? Drop it in the comments. Picture this: Drake May, our QB of the future, slinging a deep ball in the 4th quarter. And who's hauling it in for a touchdown? A name you didn't expect. Hold tight, Patriots fans, because here's the bombshell. New England's eyeing a trade for Chargers wide receiver Quentin Johnston before the 2025 season kicks off. Yup, the guy Los Angeles took in the 1st round back in 2023 is on shaky ground out west. For us, he could be the spark our offense desperately needs. But hang on, this story's just heating up. Johnston had a solid 2024, racking up 55 catches, 711 yards, and 8 touchdowns as the Chargers' number 2 option. Not bad for a guy who flopped as a rookie. But with Mike Williams back and rookie Trey Harris joining the Bolts, Johnston's the odd man out. Enter the Patriots, whose receiver room, let's be real, needs a serious upgrade. Stephon Diggs is coming off a knee injury, Kendrick Bourne looked sluggish, and Jalen Polk and Javon Baker were busts as rookies. Demario Douglas and Kayshon Boutte, just depth. Johnston, with his 1st-round upside, could give May a legit target. Think about the impact. Our passing game was average in 2024, and May, in year 2, needs weapons to shine. At 6'4", Johnston's got size, decent hands, and speed to stretch defenses. If he clicks in Mike Vrabel's system, he could be a solid WR2, pairing nicely with rookie Kyle Williams. The risk? He's never lived up to his draft hype. Will he break out in Foxborough or flop again? Fans are torn. On X, some are screaming, "This is May's moment," while others groan, "Another bad bet." Strategically, it's a smart move. We've got cap space and draft picks to dangle. Maybe a 4th rounder gets it done. If it works, it's a steal. If not, low risk. The big question, can Johnston transform our offense? While we're debating, another move in Foxborough is making even bigger waves. And while we're dreaming of Johnston lighting up the offense, another bombshell drops in Foxborough. It's not just the field that's changing, the front office is getting a full overhaul. The news? AJ? Highsmith is the new director of pro scouting, stepping in for Patrick Stewart, who bolted to become Nebraska's GM. This isn't just a name swap, fans. It's a sign that Mike Vrabel and Elliott Wolf are building a machine upstairs to bring New England back to glory. But what's the real deal here? Highsmith's no lightweight. He's got serious credentials. A former quarterback and defensive back at Miami, he swapped cleats for scouting in 2014 with the 49ers. There, he climbed the ranks, evaluating rosters and setting up tryouts. He spent 4 years with the Bills, helping craft an offense that terrorized the AFC. In 2024, he was Tennessee's director of scouting, but got cut loose after the 2025 draft. Why? The Titans' new regime cleaned house. Their loss, our gain. Highsmith's now in Foxborough, bringing fresh eyes and expertise. This is huge. Our front office, with Wolf, Ryan Cowden, Matt Groh, and now Highsmith, is stacking talent. Fun fact, AJ's dad, Alonzo, is already a senior exec here since 2023. AJ's job? Scouting NFL talent, hunting free agents, and prepping for the draft. With Vrabel calling the shots, this crew's ready to find players who fit our hard-hitting style. On X, fans are buzzing. Finally, a front office that gets football. But some aren't sold. Just another suit. Will he deliver? This hire's a step toward fixing past mistakes. Remember those shaky drafts? Highsmith could help us dodge busts and unearth gems. He's worked with teams like the Bills, who nailed picks like Josh Allen. If he hits in 2025, our roster could take a leap. But while we're hyped for a stacked roster, another story's keeping fans up at night. And while the front office takes shape, the field's showing serious promise. Let's talk about a guy who's turning heads before even playing a snap. Kyle Williams, our 3rd-round pick in the 2025 draft. This Washington State wide receivers got buzz, and an NFC exec chatting with ESPN's Mike Rice couldn't hold back. Explosive, shifty, great hands, and unreal after the catch. Big words, Patriots Nation. But is Williams the weapon our offense needs to make Drake May a star in 2025? Williams is the real deal. 6'0", 186 pounds, with stats that pop. In his final college season, he had 70 catches, 1,198 yards, and 14 touchdowns, leading Washington State and ranking among the FBS elite. That's no fluke. Our receivers struggled in 2024. No one cracked 700 yards for the second straight year. Bourne and Douglas carried the load, but we lacked spark. With May in his sophomore season, Williams could be the guy who stretches defenses and opens up the playbook. The impact's bigger than stats. Williams has the skills to start day one. His yards after catch game is electric, perfect for Vrabel's dynamic scheme. He'll compete with Diggs, who's rehabbing, and Bourne, who needs to step up. If Williams shines in camp, he could steal snaps and become the WR2 we crave. On X, fans are hyped. This kid's the next Edelman. But some pump the brakes. Rookies don't always pan out. Let's see him against real defenses. This is a high upside bet. If Williams delivers half his college production, he'll boost our passing game. Paired with a potential Johnston trade, our receivers might finally make us proud. The risk? He's facing tougher cornerbacks and needs to handle NFL pressure. While we're dreaming of Williams breaking out, another rumor's got Foxborough buzzing. And just when you think things are settling, Foxborough drops another bombshell. This one's a gut punch. The Patriots might trade Jalen Polk, our second-round pick from 2024, before the 2025 season starts. Yeah, the guy pegged as a key piece of our offense had such a lackluster rookie year that Mike Vrabel's new regime is thinking about cutting ties. It's a move splitting the fan base and begging the question, is Polk expendable, or is this a massive mistake? Polk came in with hype after starring at Texas Tech and Washington, but in 2024, he flat. Nothing clicked. With rookie QB Drake May running the show, the offense leaned on Bourne and Douglas while Polk rode the bench. Free agent signings, Stephon Diggs and Mac Hollins, plus rookie Kyle Williams, crowded the receiver room. Now, sources say Vrabel wants a roster that fits his vision, and underperformers might not survive the shakeup. This hits hard. Trading a high draft pick after 1 year admits a miss, but it could clear space for someone like Johnston. On X, fans are at war. Give Polk another shot versus good riddance he did nothing. Teams like the Cowboys, Saints, Panthers, Ravens, and Commanders are circling, seeing Polk as a high upside project on a cheap deal. Dallas, for one, needs targets for Dak Prescott, and Polk's a low-cost gamble. Trading Polk could net picks or players, and if he's not clicking with May, Vrabel's scheme demands receivers who produce fast. But the risk? What if he pops off elsewhere? That'd sting. The big question, are the Patriots right to move on so soon? While we're wrestling with this shocker, New England's future is taking shape, and the next chapter's gonna be wild. Patriots Nation, what a wild ride. Quentin Johnston could be May's new weapon. AJ Highsmith's building an elite front office. Kyle Williams is set to spark the offense. And Polk's possible trade has us shook. Vrabel and Wolf are all in, rebuilding for a 2025 playoff push. The million-dollar question, is this the year we turn it around? Hit the comments with your take. Smash that like button, subscribe, and let's keep the faith in New England. Go Pats!